Hey everybody, it's me, Marquita. I know I don't got the camera facing me, but I wanted to tell y'all the update. Okay, so today is Monday, right? Today's Monday, Care?
Huh?
Today's Monday?
No.
Oh, it's Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, and I went to the bariatric doctor and I went to my hematologist. And the bariatric doctor, I was telling her about me not being able to absorb vitamins, which she already knew that. And so to me, I felt like that was a throwaway appointment because, like, we still back at square one. And then the hematologist, hold on, I want to tell y'all. So my HGB, which is, that's the level that, that's the one that says if I need an iron infusion or not. And it was at 12.9, so it was down 2 points because before I had the infusion in May, it was 10, like maybe 10.2 or something like that. It might have been a little bit higher, but it was in the 10s. And then I got the infusion, and then when I went back for the checkup, see if I had the infusion in March, not March, but in May, then I went back in June to see if my blood count came up, or if, not blood count, if it came up, and at that time it was like it came up to like 11, almost 12. And then in November, when I went, it got all the way up to 13 even. It might have been 13.1, which 13 is my normal. And I was like, wow, it went up after. Like, usually it goes up immediately, like up to like almost 14, like soon after the infusion. And then by like November or like 2 or 3 months later is back down to like say if it gets up to like almost 14, then it might get down to like 13 even or something like that. Like it be coming back down. But like I was saying, I don't know what made it go like up. It could have been because I got it through a port, because that was the first time that I ever got the iron infusion through the port, because I got the port specifically for the iron infusions. So that was the first time that we used the port for the, and I got an iron infusion through a port. So it could have been that, or it could have been that it was a new one, because that was the first time that I ever used that one. And my body did really good with that one. I can't remember now if I had any side effect. To me, I think I did have a side effect, but it wasn't like something that was like, I think it might have been, no, because it could have, okay, so in my head, me thinking back, because if I did have a side effect, it wasn't bad enough to where I'm like, okay, I don't want that one again. Because I felt like maybe it just made me like a little bit more tired. Like, because the Injectafer, that one, I got it and I could just go on with my day and it wouldn't make me tired. Like, of course, I'd be a little tired because when they give you the iron infusions, they give you a Benadryl shot before the infusion, and then they give you one right after the infusion. So, yes, I'm tired because, they give you Benadryl. But with the Injectafer, it was like, I was like slightly tired, but it was like not tired enough to where I couldn't function. And like I said, the Ventfer, oh my gosh, that Ventfer, it was horrible because it was the Injectafer was a 2-dose. And then I took one that was a 1-dose. And that one was a no dice. It was a no-go. And then I did the Ventfer. The Ventfer is a 5-dose. And that one is when my thing blew out because I had blood work and treatment that day. And that was before I had the port. That's why I got the port, is because of it was the 3rd dose. So it was it was the 4th dose, because I was like, okay, my vein blew, and they were like, well, we're not going to give you a port just for 1 dose. But next year, because of course I'm anemic, like sickle cell, I don't think I can afford the treatment. I don't think insurance will pay for it for me to get that treatment. But I feel like at this point in life, because I'm older than Methuselah, my organs are already damaged with my blood cells. Like, okay, I get a shot and then I no longer have sickle cell trait. What? Mine fell on the floor. Yours fell what? The pill God gave me. Why didn't you put it in your mouth? Where is it at? Bathroom. Well, go get it. As long as it's not gross. I feel like right now, if I got the shot and they go, okay, you don't have sickle cell trait no more. Okay. My organs have dealt with it for 42 years. So I feel like what damage the half cells gave, or what damage that the sickled cells did, I'm 42. I am at the end of whatever life this is. And if there is another life, maybe my next life I won't have it. But if there's not another life, hey, live like you're dying. And I do. I do like that song, by the way. But yeah, so that's the good news, that it's not down enough to where I need an infusion again anytime soon. Hopefully, we're going to check back in 3 months. Yeah, right? No, my appointment's in June. Is that 3 months? I think it is. Yeah, it's 3 months. Yeah, because it's March. Yeah, so June, early June is when I go back. It's almost April. And then tomorrow is Wednesday, and I go to the endocrinologist. And then Thursday, I'm supposed to go to the colonoscopy doctor, urologist. Well, no, I don't go there. I don't think I'm gonna get it because insurance didn't approve the PrEP medicine. So I can't do the PrEP. And if I can't do the PrEP, then I can't do the colonoscopy. I mean, when you get older, you have to get poked and prod everywhere from the tip top of your hair follicles to the tip of your toenail follicles. But yeah, so I am at that age where they gotta poke, prod, and squeeze and pull and cut. Well, no, I'm joking. Not cut. But like where they gotta do everything and you're like basically on Across the Universe when they checked them out, poked, made them flip, stood up, pushed them down, all that. The I want you, pa pa pa, da da da. I want you so bad. You know what I'm? The Laura Loomer, army men that did it. If y'all seen Across the Universe, you know what I'm talking about. Cause they like rock forward, tough faces, army men. I'm trying to see. My glucose was normal. 80. It was 86 out of between 70 and 99. So mine was 86. Protein was a 6.7 and 6.4 to 8.3 is the range. White blood count is a 6.7. I think that's what that is. I think it's white blood count. I did not know what ONC means. Means is 6.7. And then platelets count, I think that's what that stands for. It's a 265, 150 to 450 is the normal. That's the normal range. I don't really know. I don't know what that is. That's a 13. RDW. Red? No, I don't know what that is. But he didn't write if any of them was low. Why does that got a star by it? Yeah. He's not listening. I'm gonna Google it for a second, y'all. I want you, pa pa pa, ta ta ta. I want you so bad. I want you. I want you so bad. It's driving me mad. It's driving me. Bum, 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 ba, da, 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 da. She's so heavy, heavy, heavy. Okay, creatine cancel. Clarence. clearance measure how affected your kidney filter waste from your blood. Well, okay. Let's see what this number means. Let's see if I'm in kidney failure. Why not? Or over kidney failure. I don't know what the words are. Mildly decreased kidney function. Okay, so a creatine clearance generally indicate mildly decreased kidney function, while a value of 60 or higher is often considered within a normal range by some standards. It is on the lower end, sometimes falling into stage 2 chronic kidney disease. Well, there you go, guys. I don't feel like I got kidney disease, but maybe. I mean, when I got that the radiation shot, my bladder was running hot, so possibly, maybe it wasn't my bladder, maybe it was the kidneys. I think that's normal. Red blood count is 4.59. The normal range is 3.7 to 5.28. Yep. But I don't know. That's the only one that had a star by it. So I guess, I don't know. I'm unhealthy, but I'm not unhealthy. Like, it's so weird because the fatter I get, the better my blood work gets. And I know that sounds stupid. But it's like, of course, not everything gets better. But it's like my potassium gets better. My overall health gets better. But it's also not healthy to where it's like a normal body. But it would never be a normal body. But that's all I'm saying. It's like, okay, I'm old. I got weight on me. And I'm not trying to lose weight. Even though I probably should. I don't want to. I like being fat. I like being me.